Welcome to ZX Spectrum Memories. Today I'll be looking at ATF, which is short for Advanced Tactical Fighter. This game was released by Digital Integration in 1988. I've seen some discrepancy in the print of the magazines about the price of this. In Sinclair User and Your Sinclair it says it costs £8.95, but according to Crash it's £9.95, so take your pick on that one. I absolutely loved this game when I was a kid, and I still play it quite a bit today. You're at war and you must destroy enemy bases, ships, communications, land forces, factories to help your side win. Some of the surface to air missiles will be fired at you and you need to jam these before they hit you, while other enemy aircraft is trying to shoot you down as well. So let's see what the magazines of the day said about this one. It's in Crash magazine, issue 50, page 17. They gave it a presentation of 87%, graphics 92%, playability 85%, addictive qualities 85%, giving it an overall rating of 89%, which is 1% short of a Crash Smash. And to be honest, I think it should have been a Crash Smash, to be fair. So in Your Sinclair, it's on issue 28, page 44, where they gave it graphics of 8 out of 10, playability 8 out of 10, value for money 7 out of 10, addictiveness 8 out of 10, and overall 8 out of 10. So again, that's not a super high score, but it's a decent score, don't get me wrong. But so let's look at Sinclair User. So Sinclair User, it's in issue 72, page 88, and they actually give it 10 out of 10 stars. So they seem to like it more than the rest. So with that being said, let's have a look at some gameplay, shall we? Right, so this is Advanced Tactical Fighter, ATF. I've selected the controls. There's quite a few keyboard controls with this one as well, so but we'll give it a go. This can be classed as kind of a strategy one as well. So they found a base near us and that's been put into our database. So if you press the enter key, you've got the key at the bottom. The green are allied, red enemy, and the plane is purple. So we're down the bottom right hand corner and you can see roughly where things are. So that's the status of the war. Everything's fairly even at the minute. So I tend to go for fuel first and then put a load of Mavericks on, because you need them to blow up the let's put a few more, blow up the targets. Okay, so then you got press C and you can change this to database. Press D to swap between enemy and allied, and then E between different things. So there's a communications, which is not that far away and there's nothing else around. So we'll look at this communication and we'll head, well, that's 243 degrees, so we'll head that general direction anyway. So this is the takeoff area. Okay, so we can get this plane in the air and right up. So pressing T for terrain mode and U to release, bring up the undercarriage, and then we want to head 246. In fact, we need to slow down a bit actually. 215. We are. There's another plane on me already. Look. They are a pain, to be fair. fires your missile. Okay, you know me, slow down a little. Right, so gee whiz. Okay, so we got that, and it's found another base that's quite a bit further away, so we'll go and investigate that. Now if you hit full throttle with the terrain mode on, it kind of hits, it doesn't do a very good job, it will hit the terrain if you're not careful. So take up playing that. On the top right side of the screen there's a map of the area, and you'll see little dots which are enemy planes coming your way. There's one there now, just coming in front of me. It's coming, let's try and sneak around the back of me, I think that one. Oh no, it is in front of me. And there's another one coming in. Once you're under about 100 range, that's when you run and be firing your missiles, I find. So we're trying to get a bit closer and fire a missile off. That is a surface to air missile. You press J to jam now. A couple of planes took out there. And we've got, well that wasn't a plane, it was a thing. I hit the target. Right, that's another target destroyed. Okay, so let's just turn for a minute while I search for other things I can shoot at. Can't see anything in a minute, so what we're going to do is find a base that is 258. We'll go to that one. We'll head this general direction. Speed up a little, and away we go. As I say, I actually really like this game, and if you really want to try it, you can make such a difference in the war scenario. So it's found an enemy warship somewhere near here, but we'll head towards the base. In fact, we might have a look at that warship. Let's just, whoop. Yeah, it's not that far away. We'll have a little shoot at this one. Slow down a little bit. Try and line up a little. And fire off a missile. So we can blow this warship up. Oh yeah, hit. Right, we'll go back to that base we were looking at. Go away. Right, so you've got an AL thing at the bottom, which is your automatic landing. Because I've tried to land before, but I don't think you can actually land. That automatic landing comes in about 80 mile out. I say miles, I don't know if it is miles, but oh, plane coming in. Take that one out. So you've got the automatic landing showing now. Okay, so we'll press the L, and that's set on automatic now. Now when you're on automatic, you generally don't get problems with planes coming in, but you still have to lower the undercarriage, because otherwise you crash. So this will line you up perfectly with the runway. It's now fully in control, I'm not touching anything. And I'm going to make sure I put the undercarriage down when it tells me. Now if you're damaged and you've got hardly any speed, as soon as you load the undercarriage it drops your speed a little bit. So you have to do it at the very last minute sometimes if you're severely damaged. It's telling me now, lower the undercarriage, so lower that up. And into the landing area. Yeah. Look at that, that's a perfect landing. Stops perfectly on the spot. Okay, so now you've landed, it'll show you what you've done. I've shot a warship into communications and 6 aircraft. There's a bit of damage to the plane, fair performance, and then it gives you a list of gains. So they've gained 2 bases and a factory. If you can get the factories down, that slows them down, because we seem to have lost like 2 bases, tank, 2 warships, communication, factory. So we've lost a lot more. So the war's not going particularly well in our favour on this one. And it tells you again, we get the strategy map, you can press the enter and it shows you where we are. So there is more red down there to the sort of southwest there, so that's probably where I would head next, down there. But yeah, as I say, it's a good game, and it's one I would definitely go to today. It's just a fun game. If you'd like to leave your comments and let me know what you think of the game, and if you've ever played it or not, and if you give it a go, and if you can hit the like, subscribe and the bell notification, that'd be great. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.